With the extra pandemic emergency funding ending for people receiving SNAP benefits, local food pantries are bracing for a huge increase in people needing assistance. Unfortunately, donations are way down, and inflation has increased the cost of keeping shelves stocked.
I went to the Other Way Ministries food pantry and talked with Bethany Joseph, the director of the community resources there, to find out how they're trying to help those that need it the most.
During the pandemic, food stamp benefits were increased significantly to aid people during that really difficult time. And those extra food stamp benefits have ended at the end of February, but need has not really decreased hardly at all. Before the pandemic, we were seeing about 150 families a month. At the height of the pandemic, we were seeing about 900, and we're still seeing 800 right now.
So it stayed steady.
It stayed very high.
Yes.
And yet this reduction in food stamp benefits means that we are probably going to be seeing a lot more people coming through the doors in the next few weeks and the next few months. And we don't have the same amount of support and emergency funding as we did during the first few years of the pandemic.
So it's kind of a crisis really for food pantries to really be able to help satisfy the need of all the people that need it.
Yeah, we've had to make some cuts in different areas, reducing the amount that each person gets in their share to make it last for more folks. But we're really pretty concerned about this change that's happening this transition between February and March.
Tell us a little bit about the situation at this pantry.
Yeah, so we get a lot of food donated from the federal government every quarter. We purchase a lot of food either from Feeding America or from Meijer, from Bridge Street Market. We try to purchase some local produce, but our budget is we're down about $20,000 compared to 2021, 2022, and yet we're still serving the same amount of people. So we are trying to make the pantry serve the same number on a much decreased amount of money.
And more people probably going to use the services, so you're expecting more people walking through the door.
We see new people every day. We register new folks every day here. And there's gonna be an uptick. We're certain of it. It hasn't started yet because I think people are still, people during the pandemic were receiving one allotment of food stamp money at the beginning of the month and another part way through. This month they will only be getting the one at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen that influx of folks yet because I think that people are still utilizing the money that they got at the beginning. But once people realize that the money has decreased significantly, more than 50%, then they'll be coming in to get assistance with food.
Oh yeah. Tell us a little bit about what the public can do. Can they donate?
Please, yes. The best way to support a food pantry is to donate directly to them. We have ways that we can get discounts at places we can purchase in bulk. If you either donate food or donate money, we can use either one of those. Some of our most desirable items that tend to go off the shelves really fast are canned fruit, canned meat like tuna or chicken. Those are probably the biggest ones that we have trouble keeping in stock.
Okay. Bethany, thank you so much. Hopefully the public will respond to this great need, and I know that it will make a difference. We'll have more information on our website at woodtv.com. Thank you.
Thank you very much.